speed by WCR, just going through, seeing everything that Robotech has done. That is a perfect thing to do in ZVZ. The other upgrade you want to get as soon as you get your layer is that Overlord speed, because it's just so helpful with your scouting.
Yeah,
in all
true. Robotech getting a macro hatch here. Looks like he doesn't want to stretch himself and get that third. It's missile attacks level 2 both going down for WCR. There's a lot of teching going on.
Well,
both players sitting back, not really wanting to overextend themselves. WCR definitely ghosting now. Look at this Overlord spread. Apoth, are you sexually aroused right now? Because I know I am, and I'm not even a Zerg player.
Oh dear lord, my desk is tilting from the nerd burner underneath. WCR is just taking his third. Nice play, although Robotech does see it immediately. He does have the option of making some speedlings and trying to harass while sending out his roaches in. Now, if we just take a quick look at the roach count, it's 42 for WCR versus the 38 of Robotech, and WCR also has those infestors out already, allowing them to build up that energy, which is going to be so helpful. Those few extra fungals can make such a difference. Known as sometimes, if you're a fan of Root Destiny's stream, they can be called fungal fields, where you fungal a big group of units and it blocks a ramp or a choke or something like that.
Yeah, it can be used. It's kind of like the Templar Psionic Storm combined with a force field. It just locks them in place and does damage at the same time. It's very powerful, especially with the buff it got 2 patches ago.
Absolutely. Now we see even more Overlord spread. WCR, if we just look at WCR's vision, you can see the entire map apart from the creep of Robotech. You can even see the entire army of Robotech. Now if you look at Robotech's vision, on the other hand, all he sees, he has one Zelnaga tower, and he sees the third of WCR. He doesn't know if he's about to be attacked. He doesn't know the entire attack path all the way to his creep, where it could just be too late. However, he is Maynarding to his third, nice little move to get things up. So he's actually got his third mining faster than WCR, even though he popped it down later. However, an attack here by Robotech pushing into the third of WCR. Let's see what he can make happen.
See WCR definitely going for this big roach play now, getting the burrow and the tunneling claws. But Robotech just getting his +2 weapon attack. These drones are already 2-2.
WCR split perfectly in the top of the ramp, protecting the attack, but actually just went into the natural. Beautiful fungus off, loads of fungus going off, roaches going in. I don't know who has the better position here. Some of the roaches of Robotech aren't attacking. Robotech now has the better concave, but again, some of his roaches just aren't in that big engagement. WCR has the worst concave, like I said, some of the roaches in the back, but I think the upgrades might help him. Another fungal going down. Oh, this is so close. Robotech's other roaches coming in, but I think WCR just has more.
Yeah, he does. WCR has more. He has those upgrades, that carapace on his side and the attack, just whittling down, and that shows you how important upgrades are, really.
Picking off those final roaches. Now, what I'd love to see from WCR is a counter push, and either behind that he can either reinforce it without Robotech knowing that he's reinforcing, or he can take a third and drone behind the push. Robotech wouldn't know. He'd have to prepare for the all-in, which would allow WCR to extend his economic lead even further.
See, I look away from those roaches 2 seconds later, because he burrowed them all back to full health. It's such a useful upgrade, and I think every Zerg player should be doing it. Roaches are just incredible units.
It totally makes up for the fact of Blink and Charge, or that super annoying stim upgrade for Terran.
Both players taking their fourth base, their third expansion. This is turning right into a mirror matchup. Look, the base spread is exactly the same for either team, going the same style with the roaches and the infestors, just slightly delayed, prioritizing different things, like the 2-2, the second level of ground carapace only just going down now for Robotech. WCR taking a huge lead.
WCR putting down his own macro hatch to match Robotech's, and also now from here on out I'd expect to see Spire play is the most common thing, transitioning into those Broodlords, which, although incredibly slow, counter roaches perfectly, because roaches obviously are so round with those short legs they can't actually look up to fire their acid spores into the sky. But also you sometimes see Ultralisks, because if you can fungal the roaches, the Ultralisks' extra damage really do help.
Yeah, and we are seeing an encounter going to happen here. both guys off creep. Although WCR doesn't have it to retreat with, and Robotech does if he needs to, spreading out those roaches, trying to get a good concave on him. WCR hugging the wall, not getting a good concave up. Fungal growth down right in the middle.
Loads of fungal growths going off.
Huge fungal growths. I think those
WCR
upgrades
does have worse concave, but the upgrades will mean something, although it's only one armor upgrade in it. I think Robotech might get the best of this battle. More reinforcements flooding in, reinforcing that north side, which you start to use. But WCR does have more infestors, although they have used up most, if not all, of their energy. WCR pulling back. Oh no.
Yeah,
What?
see, that's the problem, not having that creep there. Now he's on it, he's able to get away. Infestor stepping back, fungling too, and losing all of them. It's WCR getting owned there just by pure positional play from Robotech. Great positional play at that.
Now we see just continued macro. Let's see if they're either of them going Spire Tech like I predicted. No, just ignoring me, just staying in Roach Infestor. I swear these guys are just going to mine out the entire map. However, WCR is throwing down the third level of attack upgrade for his roaches. Rarely gotten, because usually people skip straight to Broodlords or Ultralisks, but we'll have to see what the players decide to do. Robo finally getting Burrow. I can't believe he hasn't had it already. Must be a slight misstep accident. It would be really nice if he just even take the gas at his fourth.
Yeah, he really isn't macroing. Neither player are really. They're just kind of, they're scared of the other player just walking in, which is why I don't think they've transitioned into that late Spire play, because they're just scared of the other player not going for that option and just killing them before they can get any Broodlords out.
One interesting thing is that Robotech hasn't even started his hive tech yet. So if WCR does decide to go for it, he's going to have it so much faster. But as I say that, Robotech is moving with a huge army, and an overseer even, to catch the Barbanings. Gets caught on the side, but if he turns around, this could be a beautiful concave. I don't know what he's going to do.
I don't know what he's doing.
Just mass disorganization from
Trying
Robotech.
to pick off the hatch, he does it.
Going down.
Oh, big concave here from WCR. WCR bringing more roaches in. Robotech is cut off from any reinforcements that try to come through. These roaches just tearing through them with those upgrades. We're seeing lots of roaches in production. They're just going to straight up try and kill each other now. WCR not in a good position, given that fourth base was taken down.
Current roach count 44 for WCR to the 36 of Robotech. It's roughly even, but WCR does have those infestors, even though they don't have much energy. I don't know who would win now if WCR goes to the counterpunch, which he looks like he's deciding to, although he needs to get all those roaches together, because they are stronger together than they are apart. The fourth was taken out, so Robo does have the slight economic lead for this game right now, but I'm really not sure who can take it from here.
Yeah, you're seeing in the income count that Robotech is quite far ahead on income, but these roaches coming in now, same position. Can he lose out to that great concave? Trying to beat him to it.
Oh, another poor concave for WCR in the first fight, doing what he should do this time and just moving into the holes that his roaches can find, the move and cuddle technique. Another concave from Robotech is just fantastic. He's just had such better engagement in these games, so that even though he was worse off in terms of economy and tech, his engagements have just been fantastic, picking off another infestor there, maybe even another one.
Yeah, again, off the creep, just choosing the right place to fight just has edged it for these, and because CVZ is such a tight thing, that little advantage, even though it's such a huge advantage in tech, disadvantage in tech and numbers, has edged it for him at the moment. And we're looking, and he's 30 food supply ahead, finally getting that tunneling clause, seeing how quickly those roaches regen their health. It's incredible, really.
Armor level 3 going down for WCR, and we still haven't seen the Spire Tech switch. This is really surprising for me. WCR just maynarding to his fourth base, probably take that fifth soon. Robotech will also probably taking his fifth soon. Both of them are really low on money. They're both spending it really well. Although, as I say that, Robotech does actually have 0 in his production. Massing up another army for Robotech is going to move up the right-hand side lane. I'm not sure if WCR is going to have enough to hold this off. He might do.
Well, I don't think so either. He's not going to get that better concave on him. He's got less numbers. He's got more infestors. Though.
Oh no, suiciding the infestors!
Oh, some very, very bad micro there. The roaches at the back not getting involved either. A few
Robo, get
going
your
down.
involved, mate.
Robo looks like he will edge this battle, and it's not looking good for WCR. I'll just put it like that now.
Robo just won this engagement. He's going to take out that fourth yet again.
And the third maybe as well.
Yeah, after he takes out this fourth, it might just be best for him to burrow, regen all that health on his roaches maybe, just to make sure that the final push is absolutely solid and unbreakable.
Yeah, we are seeing Robo keep pumping out those roaches. WCR as well, he's in crisis management now. He can't really do much. Taking your advice, I do think they are ghosting on this stream, because we got to be more careful about what we say, because they're taking our advice a bit too many times. WCR burrowing now as well, because he obviously heard that we told Robotect to burrow.
WCR going in. Oh, nice little spell there, although it won't really do much, as those weakened roaches are in the back. Now we're going to see Robotech trying to push up the ramp. None of those roaches in the back doing anything, so doing the cut them moving. They're not the GG.